Are online courses dead? Because if you listen to the internet right now, that's the narrative. AI can generate content instantly. Everyone's launching a course. The market feels saturated. But after helping creators and businesses build online learning programs for over 10 years, I honestly think we're entering one of the biggest opportunities the creator economy has ever seen. And when I started to dig into Thinkific's latest 2025 and 2026 industry reports, the data completely backs that up. 36% of businesses say online courses now generate between 26 and 50% of their annual revenue. 58% say education directly influences more than a quarter of their revenue. That is not a dying industry. That is a business model that is evolving in real time. So in this video, I want to break down what the data actually says, how AI is changing the creator economy, and why creators who understand learning experience design are going to have a massive advantage moving forward. To be honest, I have never seen the industry move this fast. What used to take teams months to build can now be created in days with AI tools. And here's what's interesting. The businesses that are winning right now aren't just producing more content faster. They are designing better learning experiences, and that distinction matters more than ever. Right now, the narrative being circulated online for the last few years is very fear-based. Everyone has a course. The market is saturated. AI is replacing online education. And look, I get why people feel that way. When you open YouTube or Instagram, it feels like everyone is launching a course, coaching program, or a digital product. But volume is not the same thing as saturation. A crowded market and a dead market are completely different things. And the data from Thinkific's benchmark report makes that really clear. 1 in 4 businesses are already monetizing training and educational content, not creators experimenting with passive income. Companies are using education as a real revenue driver. 58% of organizations say education directly influences more than 25% of their annual revenue. That is a huge shift. Education is no longer just a value add. It is becoming part of the business model first. If you want help turning these creator economy trends into an actual AI-powered course business, I put together a free AI course creation PDF starter kit. It walks you through prompts, tools like Descript and Thinkific, and how to get started faster. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code above. If you're someone who has been hesitating to start because you think the market is too crowded, here's what I would consider. Don't try to compete by creating more content. Compete by solving a more specific problem better than most people are willing to. The opportunity now isn't being first. It's helping, serving, and teaching. Because what the market needs right now is humans teaching authentically. One of the biggest insights from the report is how quickly AI has become integrated into learning businesses. 67% of organizations now use AI to support their learning programs. And when you break that down, 44% use AI for content creation and course development. 41% use AI for learner engagement and personalization. 38% use AI to analyze learner data. That is not experimentation anymore. That is mainstream adoption. And honestly, this is really exciting. Because for years, one of the biggest barriers to building an online course was production. You needed cameras, editing, scripting, design, course structure, learning materials, tech setup. It was so overwhelming for beginners that it prevented them from starting. Now, AI can help you brainstorm curriculum, outline lessons, generate activities, personalize learning content, and most of all, speed up production. I've personally seen how much faster businesses can create meaningful learning experiences now. And I've seen it myself with clients, in what used to take me 3 months to 6 months to build can now shrink up to 1 month. AI makes it possible to personalize learning at a scale. AI makes it possible to personalize learning at scale that simply wasn't realistic or possible before. You can adapt content faster now. You can support different learning styles. You can create resources quicker. And most of all, you can build in creative and faster ways before without so many tools. This widens the opportunity for more creators and businesses to enter this space. You do not need a massive team to do all this. Use AI to speed up your development, but don't let AI replace your thinking. The creators who win will use AI as an accelerator and not as the strategy itself. The problem isn't that AI is replacing courses. The problem is that AI has lowered the barrier to entry for everyone, which means it is now easier than ever to create generic courses, information overload, and low-quality learning experiences, what we now call AI slop. The internet does not need another generic course filled with random videos and downloadable PDFs. And buyers are starting to feel that. They don't want more information, they want transformation. And this is where learning experience design becomes incredibly valuable, because the courses that actually drive revenue aren't just content libraries, they are designed experiences. That's why one of the most important lines in this report says that the most successful organizations don't just create courses, they design learning experiences that tie directly to business goals. That sentence is huge because it reframes what the opportunity actually is. The future isn't who can create the most content. The future is who can create the best learning outcomes. If you're building a course right now, one of the biggest mindset shifts is this. Stop obsessing over how many modules you need, how long the videos should be, or how much content you can cram into the course. And start asking, what does my learner actually want to leave this experiences with? What does my learner actually want to leave this experience with? How can I impact my learner with this experience? Because people don't just buy courses to consume more information. They're looking for clarity. They're looking for confidence, momentum, a result, a transformation. The real opportunity now is designing an experience that helps someone move from where they are today to where they want to be faster and more effectively. And ironically, that becomes even more valuable in an AI world. Because when information becomes infinite, guidance, structure, and transformation becomes premium. Another interesting insight from the report is around pricing. The data points to a pricing sweet spot between $51 and $250. And that tells us something important. The businesses generating meaningful revenue aren't necessarily relying on ultra high ticket offers. They are building accessible educational products that solve real problems. And remember, 36% of businesses say online learning generates between 26 and 50% of their annual revenue. That doesn't happen because someone uploaded random AI generated videos. That happens because learners are getting actual value. Behavior is changing. People are actually implementing what they learned and getting results. So if you're thinking you need a massive $2,000 course product to make this business work, the data actually suggests something different. Start with a focused offer that solves one clear problem well. A smaller, more actionable course that gets results is often more valuable than a giant course nobody finishes. So if you're watching this and wondering, is it still worth building an online course or training business today in this AI-dominated world? And my answer is yes, but not the way most people think. The opportunity today isn't just creating content, it is designing better learning experiences. AI is making production easier. That hasn't changed, and that will only get better. But production alone is no longer the advantage. And honestly, this is where creators have an even bigger opportunity for those that care, because trust matters more, results matter more now. Learning outcomes matter more now. The creators and businesses that win in this next phase of the creator economy will be the ones who combine AI tools, business strategy, and real learning design. If I were starting today, here's exactly what I would focus on first. Pick one problem you can help people solve. Use AI to speed up production. Keep your course simple. Focus on the learner outcomes and build trust through helpful content before trying to scale. Because trust in this AI world matters, builds relationships, and that is what keeps customers coming back. By the way, the reports that I reference in this video come from Thinkific's research. Thinkific is also the platform I personally use in my business and recommend for building your business as well. And as a certified Thinkific expert and affiliate, if you'd like to use my link below, I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. And if you're serious about building an education business, it is one of the best places to start, along with my full library of Thinkific tutorials. So no, I don't think online courses are dead. I think low quality learning experiences are. And I think AI is accelerating that divide faster than ever. The businesses winning right now are using AI to scale learning, personalize education, and create better outcomes, not just faster content. And that is exactly what this series is about. Come back next week as we continue to dig deeper into this research and how it can help you scale your online course business and make a meaningful impact to continue serving your students. If you want to build smarter learning businesses in this AI era, subscribe and follow along. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.